Hi, I'm Joanna S. Lucas from PHY124 and this is for my subject, Physics for Engineers.
Hi, I am Joanna S. Lucas from PHY124 and this video is for my subject, Physics for Engineers. In this video, I will discuss how to find an acceleration in a problem using, of course, by solving a problem. And here's our problem. A certain car can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 7.40 seconds. What is the average acceleration of this car in meter per second squared? Before answering it, I will discuss the unit and the formula or the equation of the acceleration. Acceleration is the change in velocity divided by time taken. And here is its formula. Average acceleration is equal to delta V over delta t, where delta V is equal to final velocity minus initial velocity, and delta time is, or delta D is equal to final time minus initial time. Acceleration has a meter per second unit or meter per second squared unit. It is because average acceleration is equal to delta V over delta t, where velocity's unit is meter per second and times unit is second. So we will have a complex fraction when we divide this. We will have meter per second as for our velocity and second for our time. So meter over seconds over seconds. So for us to simplify it, we have to make it a fraction over fraction. So we will add a numerator number 1 to seconds for us to have fraction over fraction. So it will be meter over seconds over 1 over seconds. Now we can simplify it now by multiplying multiplying the numerator times numerator and the denominator over denominator times denominator. So meter over seconds over 1 over seconds will be meter times 1, numerator times numerator is m, over denominator times denominator, which we have second times second, it is equal to second squared. So our unit in acceleration is meter per second squared. After knowing those important things in acceleration, we can now start solving given problem. First, we need to identify the needed numbers in our equation. Since the car moved from 0 to 60 miles per hour, our initial velocity will be 0 and the final velocity is 60 miles per hour. So we will convert mile per hour to meter per second before continuing solving for us to solve it easily, because meter per second is what we need in our calculation. So converting it, we should know the value of hour into seconds and the meter into miles. So 1 mile is equal to 1,609 meter and 1 hour is equal to 3,600 seconds. So we will write it like this: 60 miles over hour times 1,609 meter over 1 mile times 1 hour over 3,600 seconds. So we will cancel miles and hours for us to have meter per seconds. And calculating it, 60 times 1,609 meter times 1 over 3,600 seconds is equal to 26.82 meter per second. Now that we have final velocity, we can now proceed to our delta t. And for our delta t, we have 7.40 seconds for our final time and 0 for initial time. Since we have 0 for our initial velocity, we can now substitute it. We can now substitute it for us to continue calculating our problem. So, 26.82 as our final velocity minus initial velocity, which is 0, over final time is 7.40 seconds minus 0 as our initial time.
Now, calculate it. 26.82 meter per second over 7.40 second is equal to 3.62 meter per second square. So, our average acceleration of the car is 3.62 meter per second square. That is how we can get the average acceleration using its formula. So, that's all. Thank you for watching.